accesstv.org, grassroots social media television.
Welcome to the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament. We're here versus East Catholic versus New London for what is sure to be a barn burner. I'm here with Rennell Muntz, co-host for today. We're at our fourth game of the day. We've seen some amazing action, seen some amazing players, and we're just really excited to see what is to come.
Like you said, the fourth game has been a real long game for us. I'm kind of tired, but guess what? I think my energy's coming back because we got New London and East Catholic. It's going to be a barn burner. Two good teams with a lot of good players. I'm excited, Brandon. I can't wait for this game to get started.
Rennell, I'm excited too. We'll be back. We're going to take some time to speak with each coach and see what their game plan is for today.
IBCF, a reinvented sports field that provides a more dynamic and accurate way to follow sports events. The IBCF has numerous benefits for sports events. The invention provides a dynamic and accurate way to play and watch sports games. The device emphasizes boundaries and marks, helps track player movements, and allows for easy replays and call determination. The IBCF features a weatherproof sports surface with an underground lighting system and a camera and video playback systems. The device has a body contact and footprint-activated illumination. The IBCF solves the problem of accurately following sports events to provide a more enjoyable experience. The modified sports field has lighted boundaries and marks, and body contact and footprint illumination system. The underground lighting and camera and video playback systems provide fast and easy instant replays and make watching the game more enjoyable. The inventor wanted a way for teams to show their colors and a way to ensure honest calls during gameplay, so he decided that a new kind of sports field was needed.
We're here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am Basketball High School Tournament. We're here with Coach Riley of East Catholic as they get ready to compete against New London. Coach, what can we expect from your team this year?
You know, I like my team. We got some veteran guards. They're pretty good. We have some untested bigs. New London's going to be good, so it should be a good early season test.
Definitely. What's kind of your game plan? I know it's only 2 weeks in the season, not too much time to prepare. What's the game plan?
We're going to go fast. We want to go fast. Go slow. We want to go slow. Hopefully we can execute, but this time of the season, it's about rebounding the ball and defending.
Definitely. Coach, we're looking forward to watching you today. Thank you for taking time here on Access TV.
Awesome. Thank you.
We're here with Coach Parker from the New London Whalers. Coach, tell us, how does it feel playing in the Doc Hurley Classic or in a tournament that's pretty much named after Doc Hurley in the spirit of Doc?
Well, you know what? It's definitely a great thing for us because we were longtime participants in the old Doc Hurley Classic from many years ago, and I'm glad there's a somewhat of a renewal of something honoring him and his name up here in Hartford. It's a great thing.
That's right. This matchup between East Catholic and New London, what do you expect your team to do today?
You know what? We're relatively young. We're just looking for our team to go out, compete, and play hard and see what happens. You know, they're a veteran team. We have 5 new starters this year, and, you know, we just want our kids to compete and play hard.
Okay, sounds good, Coach. I'll let you get ready for battle. Thanks a lot. Definitely. Speaking with the coach of New London today, he said they're pretty young, but he looks for a lot of good excitement this year because he has a lot of talent. But one thing he did stress is they're very young.
New London very active on the defensive end. Number 12, who actually just took the shot, Mark Carbone, is a senior headed to San Diego State University. Very talented. You know, you definitely don't, to earn a Division I scholarship, you got to be pretty good.
Exactly. Look for him to carry his team this year.
Absolutely.
On his way to San Diego State.
No basket, minute and a half into the game. Good defense by both teams so far. We got a travel call. Pressure by New London caused that travel there. We're here at Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament. New London, East Catholic, Southeast Connecticut versus Central Connecticut. It's always great to be able to bring teams like this together because normally they wouldn't play each other.
Definitely.
Unless it was like the state tournament.
Definitely.
So to be able to have this tournament to bring different parts of the state together to play each other, see where the competition lies, bragging rights.
Exactly.
It all is on the line now. New London, East Catholic.
And that's the beauty of tournaments like this. Teams, like you said, that we normally wouldn't play each other, they play each other early in the season.
Absolutely.
But this is going to be, I said it earlier, this is going to be a barn burner. Lovely matchup tonight. New London and East Catholic. They're rumbling.
Mistake one, dribbling through the press, or the defense can't do anything, trying to dribble. That's Mike McGurl going to the rack, 6'4" junior. Already knocked down a three-point basket today.
Nice unselfish play by Mark Carbone to give that rock up.
Absolutely. And that's why he's headed to San Diego State.
Right, exactly.
The Eagles have goal early, first quarter.
Mike McGurl is definitely taking over. Early timeout by New London. 6-0 East Catholic early on here in the first quarter. They'll be back here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am Basketball Classic.
Drop off.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we
All
weren't
right,
ready.
New London.
And the Kevin Hart boys. D. Major Roman with the throwdown.
I was not ready for that one,
6'5" junior with the throwdown. I'm excited. It
Oh,
just got
yeah.
me re-energized. I was energized.
Yeah,
but I'm
exactly.
re-energized.
We said it earlier. A dunk can change the momentum of the game.
Well, it definitely changed the momentum
I
for me.
didn't expect that right there. But let's see if that changes the momentum and get New London going.
Oh,
And a block.
Roman with the block. Out of bounds. Can't be the first person to touch the ball.
Looks like Major Roman's going to be a force out here. He already got a nice two-hand, no-step dunk.
Yep.
A nice block at the other end. Unfortunate turnover here, but let's see. So far, he's the shining bright light for for New London. Shout out to Northwest Catholic, Brooks Sales.
Pushing the ball. East Catholic up 6-2. Carbone with the miss.
Offensive rebounds will kill you all the time.
Rakesh Tibby. Pretty tall too, 6'6". 6'6" freshman. 6'6" freshman.
Bright future.
Very bright.
Alligator arms on that first one. Offensive
Giovanni
rebounds.
Lopez with the 2. This is two well-balanced teams here. Size, athleticism. Carbone starting up. 6'2" guard headed to San Diego State University. Headed to the West Coast. Want to get away from this New England winter. East Catholic with the steal. Oh.
Nice bounce pass by Carbone. You can tell
Yeah.
he worked on the basics a lot, and that's why he's going to San Diego State.
Yeah.
A lot of other people
fundamentally sound.
A lot of other people would have threw a regular chest pass, nice bounce pass, threw the defender off. Sometimes the little things makes the biggest difference.
And we'll be back here, the Greater Hartford Pro-Am basketball tournament.
These are the monsters of the road. Ever drive alongside a tractor trailer in the rain? Scary. You're hoping they don't change lanes. Now they see you, now they don't. This monster can crush you in an instant. They may be insured for millions, but you're not thinking of that in a dangerous situation. I'm attorney Jeffrey Dressler. Have an accident, you know what to do. Because this is what we do. 24/7, 11/22.
And we're back here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am Classic. Trinity College, home of the Bantams. We're here checking out East Catholic versus New London, Southeast versus Southeast Connecticut versus Central Connecticut. Let's see who's going to reign supreme right now. East Catholic's got an early 9-point lead, 13-4. East Catholic's led by a very well-balanced attack on the inside and the outside. New London is rather young, and it's going to take a lot for them to be able to overcome the senior leadership that East Catholic possesses.
East East Catholic is also a well-coached team with Coach Luke Riley.
Yes. Very well-respected coach.
Yes.
Here in the state of Connecticut.
Played his high school basketball at South Catholic. Actually had the pleasure of playing with him, playing against him, I should say. They came over to Weaver and we beat him in overtime. But he went on to have a real good career at University of Hartford as a point guard over there. And he came back and is the head coach at East Catholic for I don't know, I can't remember exactly how long, but he's been there for a while now. Yeah. And he's done a great job with East Catholic.
State championship a few years ago.
Yes.
Actually knocked off Weaver High School in that state championship.
We don't need to be reminded about that, Brandon, but he's definitely a great coach. You win some, you lose some. As people can tell, I'm a little biased when it comes to Weaver.
Understandably so. Proud alum. Proud alum.
Well, when you get crossed over like that right there, you have to grab the jersey so that you can stand upright.
Yeah, because if he didn't, he might have been...
There would have been a body on the floor.
Yeah, and he didn't want that. Not in front of this crowd.
No. The crowd is definitely getting a little liver, getting a lot more fuller. The bleachers are filling up quickly.
Everybody's ready for the marquee matchup. Middletown, Weaver.
Me personally, I know I can't wait.
(13-4) East Catholic over New London early here in the first quarter. Very balanced attack again for McGurl and Carbone. There's the 1-2 punch at the guard combo, which is definitely a challenge for New London.
Let's see if New London can cut into this lead.
Yeah.
Like East Catholic has died down a little bit right now. Now's the time for New London to attack.
Roman is definitely an anchor for New London, dishing it out, dunking. He's definitely
I think they need
a
to give
pillar
him
to the game.
A little more established on that block down low, because it doesn't look like East Catholic can match up with him.
Carbone, follow your shot to Tibby. 15-8 early here, East Catholic over New London. East Catholic's got him beat on the size, definitely in the guard position. McGurl with the three, early 10-point lead here. East Catholic over New London. All right, we're back here, Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament. East Catholic up 10 on New London early on. London's having a tough time with the guard play of East Catholic. We have Joseph Adams, owner of QI Designs, joining us here in the booth. He's one of the sponsors of the Greater Hartford Pro High School Tournament, so we wanted to definitely invite him up to the booth, let him talk a little bit about his business, while we enjoy his action, and give us some color commentary as well, because he's a baller himself. So, we want to hear his thoughts about what's going on and what he's seen in his basketball action today. But Joe, thank you for joining us here. So tell us a little bit about QI Designs.
Well, I started the business about a year ago. It was something I've always wanted to do. Being a part of the sports world, these kids love looking right, having nice designs and things of that nature. So I felt it was only right for me to start it, my hometown where I went to high school myself.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So what have you seen today? Anybody that's really stood out to you, whether some of the different games you've seen, players we should, that you've seen that we don't even know about?
Well, definitely this game right here with East Catholic, guy with the ball right now, Carbone. He's a great all-around player. I believe he's a senior this year.
Yep. Senior, yeah.
But he can shoot it. He's the leader on their team, in the next game coming up, obviously, the defending champions, Weaver. That's going to be a great game as well.
What did Weaver do? What did Weaver do last year? Could you repeat that again?
No, defending champions.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Joe. I love your honesty.
I love, man.
Yes. He knows. Yes.
No, definitely, man. Some good games out here.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, what does this mean, not only to you, but what do you think it means to the city of Hartford that you have this type of tournament going on, which is in the spirit of Doc? What does it mean?
That's actually why I became a sponsor for it. Because I was a participant when I was in high school playing the BBall Classic, and now as a business owner, as an adult, I felt it was only right to get back and keep this going.
Exactly.
This is what our community needs.
Exactly.
We have to support our youth. They're the leaders of the future, so.
Exactly.
It's important.
So tell me, so where did the title QI Designs come from?
I'm all about giving good impressions and having great integrity and doing quality work. So I put the two together. QI stands for quality impressions, and as my banner says, you only get one chance to leave. You only get one chance to leave a first impression. Yeah.
That's very true. That's very true.
I like that. I like quality. I was wondering. I didn't know. I like that quality impressions. That's a great name. So how can people get in touch with you if they're interested in your services?
Definitely, you can reach me through email. It's QIdesigns@yahoo.com. Also on Facebook, QI Designs LLC, Quality Impressions. On Instagram, QI_Designs_LLC. My contact number is 860-977-3383.
Okay. Definitely. So, that's awesome. So do you see yourself building that relationship with the Greater Hartford Pro-Am, even beyond this?
Definitely. Actually, before this, I was already working with GHPA on, with their AAU organizations and even with the Pro-Am as well. So I hope this grows to be a great relationship between us all.
Absolutely. Now we got to support small businesses. So where do you see your business in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I hope to have multiple locations. I definitely want to get more and more involved in the sports in all schools. In all schools. So.
Definitely.
And I want to also, let me just add, I want to bring back that varsity jacket, that look we used to have back in the day, representing your school.
The one we're looking at right now across the way right here, from the Weaver basketball in the back right there, that Reggie Hatchett has on.
Exactly.
I love that look, yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's what we need to bring back to these schools, man.
Definitely.
Get that school pride back.
Definitely.
Making it have a pride. You're right. Making people feel good for wearing that varsity letter.
Exactly.
I couldn't wait to get my varsity letter, but those times have changed.
It was a privilege.
Exactly. Now it's like the kids get it and they just throw it somewhere. They don't understand the significance of it.
Right.
Tell me, where do you see basketball from where is that now? Where do you see it in the next few years?
I feel like it depends on how the AAU circuit goes.
Okay.
It has a major effect on high school basketball.
Right.
If we could also, even with the magnet schools as well, if somehow we could keep all these kids at the same schools, going from lower, the younger ages on up, high school basketball will be fine. High school sports and period will be fine.
We spoke with Brooks Sales earlier, and he pretty much said the same exact thing you said. you know, if we put these teams together and have like maybe one AAU team that just represents Connecticut,
Right.
and have all the good players that's coming from all these schools together in one team, dominant.
Definitely.
Be
Back in my day, there was only 3 AAU teams in the entire state.
Okay.
Now there's 50.
Exactly.
So
the talent gets watered down.
Exactly.
You know, stuff like that or whatever. But
that's major. That's major right there.
Definitely no. These Catholics have been very impressive. New London is really having a hard time with their guard play between Carbone and McGurl. That's a 6'2", 6'4", backcourt.
Definitely.
And New London is definitely not necessarily at that, and they're a little younger. So it's going to be tough to overcome that.
East Catholic has a lot of experience. I think pretty much everybody on the floor is a senior, I think.
Pretty much juniors and seniors.
Yeah, so they have a lot of experience. They've been together for a while.
Luke Riley does a great job with these guys, getting prepared, getting ready for every matchup.
He's definitely a great coach.
Very well disciplined, well-coached team, always.
And that's needed these days.
Lots of discipline, yes.
Definitely. London's trying to stay in it, though. They're trying to stay close.
Yeah. It should be a good game, but if they can just withstand this guard play. And then they got to finish, too. So when they get a stop, they got to score.
Right.
They haven't been able to do that every single time down.
Each possession counts.
I still think they should probably try to look into the big man.
That's their advantage.
Exactly.
So another question. So we had Silas Anthony, who is a young CEO here. He's an 8th grader at Kinsella. He has his own bow tie company. Right?
Nice.
And we had him on, and we were talking about sneakers, right? And so how sneakers nowadays, like it used to be in a team sneaker phase, and then now it's like you could have a green uniform, you got white, and you have like pink sneakers on, right? So you do design, so you got a thing with the eye, right?
Definitely.
So tell me, what's your thoughts on everything around sneakers and you got a white uniform and you wear like neon green, neon pink sneakers.
Kids don't match anymore.
No, they don't.
No.
I think that's the end thing now, though.
Exactly.
Not matching.
Exactly.
Personally, for me, I coach AAU as well for the CT Knights. I like my players to be all in unison. I don't like any of my players to stand out as an individual because it is a team sport.
Right. Exactly.
With the bright colored pink and the bright yellow and greens, if it's in the jersey, and it looks good. But outside of that, I don't know if we got to make a change about that.
So I take it you're not a fan of the bright colored sneakers with the different color uniform?
No, not at all. Like I said, the colors in the uniform, yeah, that's cool.
Because it was broken down to us earlier that it's okay to wear those sneakers as long as you don't have the same color sneakers on as your opponent. As your opponent's jersey, I should say.
Oh, wow.
That was the breakdown from
I've never heard
Silas.
that.
From Silas, and he's an 8th grader, so that they set the trend.
Right.
Like I told him, I said, you taught me something today? Maybe I'll go and maybe I'll change up my shoe game. And
I don't know. Can you do that?
No, not at 42. I can't do that. Not at all.
I can't see myself playing in them either, man.
I keep the basics going.
These Catholics starting to pull away a little bit. They're up 15 points here on
nice take.
On New London. The offensive foul call there, no basket.
He called offensive.
I think a good call, ref.
Wow.
Up 15, and the lead just kind of keeps getting a little bigger and bigger. Again, I think the senior leadership is definitely paying. It's going to pay them well, not just here, but as they continue to play throughout the season. They got a tough schedule, tough conference. The CCC is one of the toughest conferences in the state of Connecticut. So they're going to play the likes of Weaver and Windsor and whatnot. So they'll definitely be tested. And those teams are good as well. East Catholic starting up the season ranked 6th in the state. So definitely high expectations from the East Catholic faithful.
Definitely. If they maintain their discipline, they should be all right.
So for you, with design, when did you even realize you had a thing to do graphic design and want to do embroidery and all these different things?
It actually has always been a favorite thing of mine to do. I've always been a drawer, sketching, things of that nature. Initially, when I went to college, I was studying graphic design. And I just decided to take a different route. I got into kinesiology and playing sports, playing basketball, and pursuing my professional career. I just lost that path.
Okay.
So then when I came back home, after college and after playing, what am I going to do with myself right now, And when you're playing basketball, when you're playing a sport, at a young age, you don't think about that too much. All you know is basketball or football. And I just sat back and, I had this type of sales job, this type of corporate job, and it just wasn't working for me. So I said, what makes me happy? I'm good at this and I love this. So I decided to bring them both together.
I love it. I love the story. Definitely something that even resonates with the young students out here. I know you probably get an opportunity with coaching and then even just speaking to kids, kind of sharing your story. Definitely very inspiring for what they need to hear.
Definitely.
Knockdown 3 from Matt Veretto, bringing it to a 20-point lead for East Catholic over New London right now. We're here with Joe Adams, who is the CEO, founder of QI Designs, Quality Impressions Designs. Make sure you check him out, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Get him for your next flyer, your next uniform, anything you got going on. He's your guy. He's going to make it look fresh. And we all know, as his motto is, you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Very strong.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, fellas.
Definitely. Thank you for stopping through the booth and hanging out with us. And we'll definitely, we look forward to seeing your designs all over the place.
Definitely. There's quite a few here right now.
All right. Well, tell us so we point it out.
You got Bloomfield Travel, the GHPA youth. I did all their work.
Okay.
You got Annoyed. You got Sully Got Next in the building. Quite a few things here.
All right, so your work. Okay, last question before you head out the booth. How does that feel when you walk somewhere and you walk in and you see your work? Like, I did that.
It's a great feeling, I'll tell you. And sometimes, it's breathtaking because you've worked so hard and it's taken so long to actually get that final product out there, and to see that people rocking your stuff it's a great feeling at the end of the day. I tell you, because to get 500 T-shirts made for this this event, it wasn't easy. It wasn't. And just so people know, I'm a one-man show.
Yeah.
I'm a one-man show, so I do all the designing, I do all the printing, all the embroidery, I do it all myself.
Okay.
So,
Wow. Definitely. Well, we look forward to seeing the continued growth of your business to the point where, then you'll just be running and you start hiring people.
Definitely.
And then that's even a beautiful thing because now you're giving people opportunity for jobs, right? So, and just how that also impacts the community as well, because that's like indirectly impacting families and kids when you start to be able to employ people and pay them a living wage that they can now, provide for their families.
Well, that's also another reason why I started this. I have 2 sons. One's just turned 4, another one that's 12. So I want them to be able to, go to college, get their education, and when they get out, be able to have a place to work and not have to worry about anything. Right. So my sole purpose is leaving that legacy. I don't work for my first name, I work for my last name, you know what I mean? So that's why I do this.
I like that. I don't work for my first name, I work for my last name.
Yes, sir.
You the real MVP. All right, I like that.
I appreciate it, fellas.
Anytime.
All right.
East Catholic here just really already building their lead. They're up now 24 points here on East Catholic, 41-16.
I think the better story would be that East Catholic has held New London to 16 points in 2 quarters.
Yeah, that speaks to the defense.
And it doesn't look like they're going to score anytime soon either. With this defense is just smothering.
Smothering defense.
And I think it's the youth of New London that's causing them a lot of issues right now. A lot of growing pains right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh. 41-16, 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. McGurl is just killing them out here. New London struggling just with the defense, with the pressure. It's just a lot for them. This young New London team playing against this seasoned, veteran East Catholic team.
The youth is definitely starting to show in New London. 16 points in 2 quarters.
for police officers and cadets. Make sure you see Officer Mark Manson and Sergeant Paul West in the hallway. They can set you up or get appointed with the Hartford Police Department. Sponsors of this event.
Very simple mistakes too for New London. Definitely messing things up a little bit.
New London
Good
was rattled.
defense with a little bit of pressure. This is definitely New London is holding it together though.
And one.
McGurl is definitely making this play for this MVP. New London, though, is also the home of Providence star Chris Dunn, who's actually projected to be a top 10 draft pick in the NBA. So he's a product of New London. And then out of East Catholic, you have some players that have come out of there have gone to do amazing things as well. Most recently, Winston Morgan is an all-state selection. So definitely both schools have a track record of producing really great players who perform at the next level.
Between
44 seconds left, 20-point lead for East Catholic over New London. Tough battle, Roman battling down there. One of the juniors on the team. And he's definitely trying to hold it together for his team. Anchoring in the middle, getting the rebounds, doing everything needed to keep them in the game.
I'll be honest with you, Roman looks like he's the only player on New London that's actually playing right now. It's like it's about 1-on-5. There's just too much pressure for these guards of New London to handle.
19 seconds in the half. Make sure you stay inside. Second half action coming up. Make sure you get to the concession area. We have all beef hot dogs. 100% beef.
10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That concludes the first half action. East Catholic 46, New London 16. Great, but it's looking like East Catholic definitely, their senior leadership is definitely holding it together for them. We'll see what happens in the second half. New London looks to regroup. So we'll be back here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament.
AccessTV.org. Your family, your friends, we are where you are.
At Hartford Public Schools, we care about one thing above all, the future of our kids. That's why we're dedicated to providing all students with the knowledge and skills needed in the new global culture. Hartford Public Schools is thriving. More student success stories, more world-class facilities, more university and corporate partnerships, more amazing talent coming and staying in Hartford. This is how education is supposed to work. Welcome to Hartford Public Schools, where the future is present.
And we're back here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament. East Catholic versus New London. East Catholic up 20, coming out of halftime. Let's see what adjustments New London may have made to make a comeback and make a push to get back in this game.
I'm still concerned about the 16 points that New London only scored in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that speaks to just the defense the defense really by East Catholic, and then like I said, we just got a younger team. I mean, out there right now, you have a sophomore going against 2 veteran guards.
Right. D1 guards at that.
Roman still holding it down in the paint for New London, grabbing rebounds. He's fighting till the end. McCauley all over the place. Like I said, I think he might be making a play for the MVP.
Yeah, good defense. Right on key. Well.
Wow, like I said, I think McCauley is making a play to want to be the MVP.
Well.
But I respect. What I respect is the young man saying, no, I'm going to try and board this shot.
I'm going to try to.
It almost ended up really bad.
Oh, my goodness.
And you would have been on the Access TV top 10.
He might have made it anyway. Because that was an and-1.
It was the and-1.
So he might have made it. Yeah, New London just looks like rattled right now. They just look like they're out of their league. I hate to say that, but
McCauley's a junior, 6'4", got athleticism.
Plays defense.
I'm liking what I see. He's definitely looking at somebody who could be a potential, recruit. I'm not sure if anybody's looking at him, but definitely some schools will be taking notice.
He's a player.
That East Catholic Weaver game is going to be pretty good. We might have to talk to Access T about covering that.
We definitely.
That might be a good game.
That will be a good game. Actually, anytime East Catholic and Weaver play, they played each other a lot.
Yeah, they played like 4 years last year.
It's been a good matchup. Great matchup.
Carbone, San Diego State knocking down the 3. They're building and build more here at East Catholic. They on their shirts it says through all things. They got that spiritual juice behind them.
And he's showing 51-16. We just want to hope all the players remain healthy.
Absolutely.
Games like this, when the score is, blown out of proportion like this, a lot of times you see players get hurt. We just hope that doesn't happen at all today. These players work hard.
Mm-hmm.
When they're young, you don't want to see anybody getting hurt at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
East Catholic just looks like they're just cool, calm, and collected and just cruising to a victory.
Absolutely, that is definitely.
Carbone's at the free throw line talking to his coach while he's shooting free throws.
They're just feeling good right now. Good way to essentially start the season, but it's not over. Anything can happen. Brandon, it's possible.
I know that's what we've been saying that all day today, but I don't think this comeback is possible for New London. That's just my opinion. Especially if they keep turning the rock over like this, and East Catholic just keeps scoring with ease and sharing the rock as well.
I think East Catholic, they have, like I said, well balanced, but they also got some youth. So Tibby is a freshman. 24. Is a sophomore, Will Pino. So that's in the game right now with the ball. That's a sophomore right there. Tibby and Pino are freshman, sophomore, and Pino is 6'6". Tibby is 6'6". You got a sophomore, freshman, 6'6" combo.
That's a bright future.
That's a very bright future.
In East Catholic.
And McCauley is a junior, so you got those 3 already coming back next year. 13, who's in the game. Milan Lester, he's a senior, so he's on the last hurrah here.
The son of radio personality Big Reg.
Awesome, okay.
Hot 93.7.
He's in the gym today. He's in the front row.
Watching his son play a little basketball. Reggie Lester was actually a good basketball player in his day at Hartford High. Definitely. He was known as a high flyer, a riser. As a youth watching up, I definitely looked up to his game.
Okay.
Watching him play in the streets of Hartford and at Hartford High.
All right. Isaiah Cunningham Hodge knocking down the tray ball. That's the first bucket they've had in a while because they've been stuck on 16 for a minute before we went to halftime.
Right.
East Catholic taking it a little easy. Didn't even make a play on the ball there. Don't want to let up too much. Anything is possible. Oh, Carbone. This why he's going D1.
That's why he's going D1. He makes it look real easy. He just skipped right through the defense right there for the layup.
Good ball movement, New London. Roman.
I think Roman needs to just go to work.
Yeah, he's got to.
He's been a little.
He's been a little subtle.
We'll pass it down there.
You know, then London with the basket, good ball movement there. Then London making some play. Coach Riley with the time. He doesn't like what he sees. Just letting them pick up 7 points like that.
Exactly.
It's like you guys are playing soft. You think this is over. So he wants to rally the troops and let them know that they gotta, put some more effort in. But we'll be back here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am Basketball Classic. We're back here, Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament. East Catholic up 24 on New London. The senior tandem of McGurl and Carbone has definitely been a lot for New London to handle. Plus they have the size down low as well to match the fantastic guard play. So it's just been a really tough challenge for New London today. But they're fighting hard and they're playing with everything that they have, which anybody can appreciate.
Never foul a three-point shooter. We spoke earlier about the basics of basketball. That's one of the basics of basketball. Never foul a three-point shooter. If they're shooting out there, the most you should do is just put your hand up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Live and die by that long shot, unless that person is just lighting you up and killing you.
Yeah.
You should never just blatantly just go and foul a three-point shooter. Nope. Those are some of the things that New London will iron out. They're young. They got to smooth some things out.
Yeah.
They'll get better.
They're going to get better, definitely.
New London is a great school tradition of basketball. They have a lot of good talent. They have a lot of good players. So I think they'll fix the situation right now.
And that's the thing, it's the first game of the season. There's still 19 more games left.
Exactly.
So this is not the end. This is not like, we lose this, we can't make the playoffs, we can't win our conference.
Like I said, we only need 8 games to make the tournament. And once you make the tournament, anything can happen. Sky's the limit. But at first, they got to deal with these growing pains.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of dribbling out there. A lot of dribbling.
Got to move the ball.
Got to move the rock. I was taught a long time ago that if there's any more than 3 dribbles, you're wasting your time.
Yeah, pretty much.
3 dribbles and go to the basket.
And if you're not going north-south, if you're going east-west, then you know what you're doing.
3 dribbles, maybe a possible 4. And right to the basket. If not, pass it.
Pino, sophomore big man, runs the floor very well too. Bright future at East Catholic.
definitely. Good pass back
Okay.
door.
Good move, way to move the ball.
Good ball movement.
Out of bounds, possession on the Wisconsin. Remember, Hartford PD, they are in recruit mode. You can get a salary 60 plus a year, plus overtime. Make sure you see Lieutenant Paul West and Officer Mark Mason in the corridor. And sign up.
Might be one of the first mistakes I've seen East Catholic make all day. Kind of telegraphing the pass there, but
They haven't made many.
have not made many. They are up 27 points for a reason. The crowd is filling up here. Excited about the last game of the night here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am basketball tournament. Middletown versus defending state champion Weber High School. Nino for two.
East Catholic is just running away from it with this game right now.
Yeah, 20.
Good move.
It's the third quarter, and they've only given up 25 points.
Right. It's a nice move by Tero Martinez. But I think it was just a little too late.
Yeah.
Even though we still have a whole quarter to go. The momentum is definitely on East Catholic side.
Absolutely. New London moving the ball around, looking to find it. Yep, they get it to my man Roman. Let him go to work.
When Roman gets that rock on the block, he needs to just go.
Here we go, Roman.
Make a move.
Roman, 2 points. My favorite player on New London. Definitely working hard, carrying his team the best that he can.
Right. I think he just needs to be a little bit more aggressive offensively.
Good defense right now by New London. Picking up a few turnovers down this stretch here in the third quarter.
I will say New London has shown small flashes of things that they can do. They just have not been consistent at all.
Absolutely.
But that will come with maturity and playing a lot more.
Is key. Yeah.
Exactly.
Number 20, Jacob Hamilton.
Good head fake. Gotta be strong down there with the foul though on East Catholic.
Pass was just a little late. He should have gave it up just a little bit earlier. That would have made for an easier layup.
Absolutely.
But again, those are things that they'll learn when they get a few more games under their belt. They mature a little bit.
1 minute left here in the third quarter. 62 East Catholic, 27 New London. Whoa, crazy pass there.
Very good catch, because that was a horrible pass. Great catch.
Block right out to Carbone.
Roman says, get that out of here.
Roman is definitely an anchor and a key component of New London.
I just want to see him be a little bit more aggressive on offense down low.
Yeah.
I want to see his teammates get him to rock a little bit more and let him go to work down low. What do they have to lose right now, except for this game?
Pretty much. Okay. See that number 4, Hank Fleetwood, sophomore guard again. It's a very young team. You see the flashes of brilliance from their young players, so they definitely have a very bright future. They'll be a big force to be reckoned with as they grow as a team and build it this year and moving forward.
Right.
He gets fouled. Possession foul to the Whalers.
(62-29), 10 seconds left here in the third quarter.
rest of the team. Non-shooting foul. Moving on to inbounds. Strong move.
That brings us to the close of the third quarter. East Catholic 62, New London 29. We're going to cut to a break. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament.
These are the monsters of the road. Ever drive alongside a tractor trailer in the rain? Scary. You're hoping they don't change lanes. Now they see you, now they don't. This monster can crush you in an instant. They may be insured for millions, but you're not thinking of that in a dangerous situation. I'm attorney Jeffrey Dressler. Have an accident, you know what to do. Because this is what we do. 24/7, 11/22.
And we're back here, Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament. New London, East Catholic. East Catholic is way out in front of New London, 62-29. Let's see what New London can do here in this fourth quarter. I'm a believer that anything is possible.
I'm a believer that anything is possible as well, too, Brandon. I'm just also a realist.
Presentation dribble off the glass. Tip up, no good. Who wants it? Working hard. Good hustle. Jamie Milligan loses it.
Way to get to the basket, New London, and one. Cutting in on the lead, 62-31. It's only a 31-point deficit. And he's about to close it right here.
A 31-point deficit. So if he makes both of these, it'll bring it down to 29.
It was and one.
That wasn't and one, wasn't it?
This is the intake. Big shot.
You know what it is? I'm thinking ahead to the next game. I believe this game is over with. I'm ready for that Weaver-Middletown matchup. I don't want to take anything from New London. I hope these kids get it together, work hard, continue to work hard, and good things will happen. Don't let this game be a downside.
No, it's just the first game again.
Exactly.
19 games left.
Exactly. Keep your heads up. Keep playing hard. Be focused. Get your school work done. And everything will come into order. Everything will come into play.
Oh, man. Little mistakes, little mistakes. Those are the things to work on. New
London is a school that's rich in basketball tradition. So
very rich, very rich.
Trust me, young fellas, they will definitely get better. Just stay focused, keep your head up, and keep working hard. And remember this day right here. And just understand you don't ever want it to happen like this ever again.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you guys will get better.
East Catholic with the numbers. Missing out the Carbone with the travel. I saw that one. Tibby with the travel. That's a freshman mistake there.
Definitely.
You know.
He'll be in the line and shoot two. Causing traveling violation going to possession to the wings.
New London looking to get some offense here going through Roman. Here we go. Look at Roman. See, Roman is, again, a key factor. They need to do some more Roman and bring some more offense through him.
Right. like I said, we've seen flashes from New London, but they're just not consistent. And I really think they need to utilize Roman a little bit more on that block.
Yeah.
He can make things happen.
Jenna Makadev with the 3, just furthering East Catholic's lead. Look at Roman. There we go, Roman. Roman is the MVP of the New London team, for sure.
Good hustle, Giovanni Lopez. Keeps possession for his team. Still fighting hard. 5:22.
5:22 left here in the fourth quarter. New London up 30. East Catholic up 30 over New London.
Mr. Tibbet showing off the handles. Puts it to Luke Lester. Lester from downtown.
Lester knocks down a 3, bringing the lead to 33 points here. The Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament.
Doesn't look like East Catholic is letting up at all.
It does not.
Giovanni Lopez, nice move off the glass. Count the bucket, here we got the line, shoot one.
Way to get to the basket, Mr. Lopez.
And those are the flashes that I'm talking about again. But
Yeah.
like I said, the consistency isn't there right now. But I think
Again, he's a sophomore,
here to come.
on a big stage.
Yes.
Might never play. Last year he's probably playing freshman basketball.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is a big stage for some of the guys.
Yes, it is.
Against a senior Latin team.
Yeah, right.
Roman, again, anchor.
Roman is very active today, but he only has 10 points tonight. I was willing to bet that he had a lot more than 10 points, but he's just active. But he only has 10 points tonight. That's it. Some very impressive blocks, though.
East Catholic put in. I think we might not see their starters again today. I'm not sure. They might have pulled them, so we can see some young guys, the future East Catholic, and they're actually doing pretty good against the varsity of New London. So
this is when the JV guys get in right now. 3 minutes left and some change. 30-point lead.
Yep. What's great is you have these at the line. You have Hank Fleetwood. His brother is Nick Fleetwood. So that's number 4 and 0. They're brothers, freshman and sophomore. So that right there is just shows what's going to be coming down the road. And they're playing at this level right now. If we come back here a year from now, 2 years from now, we're going to see a whole different type of New London team. Now, a lot of people will be talking about how they have a senior Latin team.
Exactly.
And they've been battle tested.
Like I said, New London is a team, is a school that's rich in basketball tradition. So, everybody goes through these growing pains right here. Even at Weaver, there was a spell where we were dominant, and then we went down, and we weren't as dominant. And
Absolutely.
now we're kind of back on top right now a little, but anything can happen. I do look for New London to improve and mature and get a lot better.
Absolutely.
A lot better.
Ariel Cruz.
Oh. Fleetwood brothers. Been manning the ship for New London. And I think they've been doing a really good job. Definitely and learning. They're learning a lot today. They're learning a lot about themselves, about their game,
Exactly.
and what to do and how to become better.
This whole thing is a learning experience for them.
Absolutely. Joe Riley might be the coach's son, maybe. I don't know.
I think
He might be the coach's son. Yeah, that is the coach's son because somebody in the stand has Coach Riley for president. So if that's vice president, then
that is the son.
Father and son. 1:45 left here in the fourth game of the day here at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament. East Catholic, New London. Who we think we're giving the MVP is going to be named? I'm thinking McGurl. McGurl is my pick. I didn't see like that. They didn't need much from Carbone today.
Exactly.
He was there. He did his thing. He did what he was supposed to do as a senior. But I think McGurl was the guy who, anchored throughout the day. Very active all over the place.
I might have to agree with you on that, Brandon. I would give it to McGurl. If I was choosing, I would definitely give it to him. He showed a lot of poise today. That's one of the reasons why they have this big old lead right now. So yeah, I think he was the most valuable player on that East Catholic team today.
Yeah. East Catholic for three, saving the ball, still hustling, which I love to see.
Definitely.
Minute left in the game. 73 East Catholic, 46 New London. Look at the Fleetwood brothers. Been definitely holding it down for New London. I like what I see from the Fleetwood brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be watching them.
Just a little too much from East Catholic today, that's all. But again, players from New London, remember this day. Don't forget it. Let it be your motivation to get better.
Some of the young talent for New London. Fleetwood brother. That's the Hank Fleetwood, Hank and Nick Fleetwood. Fleetwood brothers that we've been mentioning, definitely two young basketball players. Nick, a freshman, Hank, a sophomore, 5'8", 5'9", definitely very talented. We've seen the flashes of brilliance from them. So definitely looking forward to seeing what they're going to do as they grow in their high school basketball career.
Definitely. I think they have a very bright future, especially being that young. Freshmen and sophomores and playing on this big stage like this. They can do nothing but get better.
Yep.
But I think, like I said again, it was just a little too much from East Catholic. And McGurley, our pregame MVP, McGurley, who has 21 points today.
Yep. So that brings the game to a close. East Catholic 73, New London 49. Here, fourth game of the day. Let's go down and get some post-game interviews.
At Hartford Public Schools, we care about one thing above all, the future of our kids. That's why we're dedicated to providing all students with the knowledge and skills needed in the new global culture. Hartford Public Schools is thriving. More student success stories, more world-class facilities, more university and corporate partnerships, more amazing talent coming and staying in Hartford. This is how education is supposed to work. Welcome to Hartford Public Schools, where the future is present.
We're here, post-game coverage of the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Tournament. New London just took a big L to East Catholic, led by Mike McGurl, who killed it on the basketball court today. How does it feel right now to be the MVP?
It feels good. I mean, I wouldn't have been here without my teammates. They found me. They got me the looks that I got.
So how do you, I mean, you're really active on the basketball court. So what, Lisa, your preparation even gets you to that point?
Well, our basketball practices, it's mainly defense and just activity. And we all talk on defense, and I wouldn't be here without any of my teammates.
I love the sportsmanship and like talking about your team. So, I mean, what do you do to prepare? Like, one thing, we had some interviews today, and what do you do to prepare to get yourself to the point to even be able to get the baskets that your teammates put you in a position to get?
Well, I mean, we all work out to the same standard, I guess. And today it was just me who shined. But it could be different every game.
Absolutely. Mike, thank you for taking time to sit with us. Congratulations on your MVP. We'll be watching you.
Thank you.